Welcome to Hellion. First steps you're going to be taking out of this is getting out of your pod and getting your life support systems online. When you start the game, you start off in a floating life pod, a couple of spawn chambers. You have no life support, no power, no nothing. So first thing you're going to do is, as soon as you get out, get your suit on so that you can actually carry inventory. The starting helmets, you're going to have to hit X once it's on so that you don't utilize your internal oxygen supply. X will toggle the visor up and down. Next, we're going to look at the equipment here and make sure that you can actually process air. Anytime something is red or dead like that, it means it has no power or low power left. The condition of the equipment is in bad shape. We're going to start off with the equipment here to begin with. So yeah, that is yellow, yellow-green. It's better than red. So, you'll be able to socket that in, and that'll perform better. Green is absolutely the best condition you can have. Once you have those installed, you go to the power supply, turn on your solar cells, you turn on your capacitor. Your station will generate power. The lights will switch on. Next, you want to make sure your air generator and air filter is online. Has a list of parts and their conditions, shows how much oxygen you have in your oxygen tank and your nitrogen tank. At this point, you've already done the basics. You're ready to start going outside. In Hellion, you will be doing an awful lot of warping. As such, you need to know how to utilize your ship. Otherwise, you'll just be stranded in space with nothing to do. Warping is one of the more complex things, docking. To use it, you need to go through a couple of steps. First, you have to turn on your FTL. See it spooling up over there. You go to your nav panel. It'll bring up a display. There, the little triangle is our ship, no matter where we are. If we want a target to warp to, we right-click, and then click on Warp Drive. You want to make sure that your FTL is on, you have enough power, and you select fuel from your warp cells. Acceleration is too high, it's fine. We're going to mess with that. I like to click on these little diamonds in order to bypass some bugs. So activation time is the countdown until your warp drive turns on. It's good to start it at about a minute, maybe a little bit more, but you don't have to wait quite as long as if you do that. Then on the second one, you want to pull it down as low as you can until it turns green at the bottom under maneuver status. FTL drive ready. You can hit initialize, maneuver initiated, select the navigation panel, and turn the facing of the ship towards the M diamond. A little red M diamond. Once it turns green, you're lined up. Although I like to get it as accurate as possible. At 5 seconds or less, it's going to prompt me to left click on the mouse. And now the warp drive is activated. You can see the countdown remaining on the timer. This is the second benefit of reducing your travel time your arrival time as much as you can, because it makes your warp travel shorter. and 430 meters away. Perfect. That's a pretty close jump. I find the tighter the warp window you put, the more accurate the jump, the closer to the target you'll become. Putting your cursor as close to the center of the M when initiating the reactor also seems to help. So the minimum warp travel time possible, and the most centered on the M as you can, will get you a pretty close jump onto a target.